Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing a big bat in the lineup so far this year, Bryce Harper leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
First pitch, 135.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him looking. And there's one down. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here comes the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Harper hauls it in to end the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab here, Andrew Heaney. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. The line of the pitch. And that one pulled foul. Heaney, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty.
That's inside, ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The lefty fires. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Kicks and deals. And they'll do it again. And that one ripped to left. That's a hit. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So a man aboard. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. First offering misses badly for ball one. And now the lefty. And that one hammered. Makes his way towards it. That one hops against the fence. One scores easily. And the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0.
Puts around the board and picks up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
One out, runner at second. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No balls, one strike.
One run across in the frame so far here in the second and final game of the series. Ripped, but it curls foul. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. That pitch just misses the inside corner, and the count 1-2. And another ball. Harper, the runner at second with one away. Got him. Two down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Another solid power season. First pitch misses. Two outs and one in scoring position. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and a gigantic blast. Home run number 30 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
This is Bryson's stop. Into center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils get two on this blast. It's now 3-0. Second inning set to go. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Suarez back to work. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Albies, 29 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. On the ground out to short. And Albies is retired. Two outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Trey Turner. Why to kick the pitch. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Misses off the inside. And 1-1. The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And they get Turner for the out. 1 away.
Batting in, the catcher, Harry.
Now the catcher up to hit, Harry Ford.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And strike one to the catcher.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swing and a miss. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Got him swinging. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Batting ninth.
Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. That's down and in. A slider missed. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
The wind of the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Now a chance for T.J. Friedl. That's in there. It's 0-1. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And here is Sosa to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. And a foul ball. And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Braves trailing by 3. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air center field. Rojas drifts towards it, makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Johan Rojas.
The center fielder,
And a pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
On the ground to short. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one clips the corner. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right side, hard hit. Albies over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Harper.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now. Doubled his first time up. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. Suarez back to work. Line drive. Hauls it in. One away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Arcia at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. And he grounds one to the right side. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Flied to right his first time. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck, and it's gone. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 30 on the year, and they inch closer. It's 3-1.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Olsen at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Fastball for a strike. Missed with a changeup and a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. That's inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And he couldn't come up with it.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to third, Baden. Zips it across, and Albies is retired. That's out number 3. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Pete Alonso. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harris has a beat on it. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
So now here's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
And that's outside. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack his own either.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Riley to second, on to Olsen. That's 2. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Austin Riley. As the lefty gets to work. Riley, multi-time All-Star, 29 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
No, that's
and
out.
A curve misses outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
3-1.
Here comes a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. The pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Out front and foul to the left side. Pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing out there most of the time.
And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The Braves down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. TJ Friedl now at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Just missed.
1-0.
Man at first, 1 away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Rips one to right, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. That one to first, and it goes just foul. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
Ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Stays alive. Kicks and fires. That
That's
one
the ball.
missed.
Count's full.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Inside ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Sosa stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, 1 out. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Out there to center. Rojas has a beat on it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta. And they still trail it here 3-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Aboard. Here's the speedy catcher, Harry Ford. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one to first, Olsen. Takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Baden in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee getting loose out there. Lopez getting loose as well. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. And a pitch. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The 2-2. That one just misses.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up, and he makes the catch. One attacks from third. The throw is on, and he's in to score. And they lead by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Rojas in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And the 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Under it. And that'll do it. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 1. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. Suarez back to work. In there at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Bounced out to short. Turner whips it across. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Here's Acuna now. He's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that one in the air center field. Rojas settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
2-2.
2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first. And Olson is set down. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dylan Lee.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So digging in, Brandon Marsh, 1 for 2. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Harper, the next to hit, takes outside. Fastball for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Hector Neris, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got it by him for the K.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Alonso stands in now, looks at that one inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Not even close there. 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 down, nobody on. And a strike in there. Fought off foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first, and that takes care of Alonso. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 4-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. And the pitch. That's outside.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
And another ball. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen. Jeff Hoffman getting ready to go. Strom also throwing. And now the lefty. That one's in there. 2-1 now.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Tapped out in front of the plate. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So here's Murphy now. Swing and a base hit. Around second is Riley. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Runners on the corners with one gone. TJ Friedl next up for the Braves. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And 2 away now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. We found a way to just get it by him.
And now it's the Braves DH, Edmundo Sosa. And fouled off. The Braves trailing by 3 here in the second and final game of the series. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-2. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ranger Suarez out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Gregory Santos.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swing and a ball popped up. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and that's the third out. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Matzik.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Schwarber.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that's downstairs and outside. And a foul ball. Pitch is in there, and the count is even.
He must have been looking for something else, because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That misses, and the count's full.
Count is full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball four. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. In for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olsen. Turner is out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Santos measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
No, ball.
And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu up and throwing. The 1-0.
Nope, ball.
Just
nope,
missed.
Ball. 3-0.
Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Righty to the plate. Hit in the air, center field. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Now back. Right field.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Now the first baseman, Matt.
One gone, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Santos keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Acuna runs. This misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier. Now he swipes second. Showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Ozzie Albies on deck for Atlanta. The tying run at the plate. And ball 4 to a board.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Right through there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a little bit low. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty delivers. And he chases that one. Down 2-0. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jeff Hoffman.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Next to hit, Austin Riley. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out. They'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Two on, 2 outs. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. It's a strikeout. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail it here, 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ronaldo Lopez.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Harry Ford. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the righty deals. And another ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Beatty now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Kicks and deals.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 1 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And there's a foul ball.
One.
Squirts away a little bit. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Lopez picks over, and he's back safely. Ford leads off first with 1 away. swings at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Marsh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he
2
never
balls,
had
1
time
strike.
to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Bryce Harper up next. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 1 left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brian Abreu.
51 saves this year, so look at him. He's been incredible closing out games for him.
Here's Sean Murphy, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And here it comes. There's a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
That one down the line. Steps on first for the out.
It's got to be a short game. Then I got to get home for lunch.
He's 2 outs away. TJ Friedl next up for the Braves. A strikeout and a walk. That's in for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Ball 1 there.
Strike.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Sosa, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
One strike away. Got him. And that'll do it.
Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club that have won this many games.
And your final 4-2. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 runners on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive by safely.